Day 12,
Welcome to day
Car
12
Audio
of Car
School.
Audio School. This school is here to teach you how to do it yourself, install it yourself, become a technician should you want to go to a shop or own your own shop at some point, maybe even become a shop manager. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only, and this is my online resume, my body of work to teach you how to do it yourself and stay out the shops. So today we're going to talk about sound waves, and we're going to get right into it because time. Imagine sound as invisible ripples traveling through the air, much like waves you see on the surface of a pond when you drop a pebble in. These ripples are created by something vibrating, like your vocal cords when you speak, or a speaker cone moving back and forth. Think of it this way. So we're going to talk about vibrations, traveling ripples, and it reaching our ears. Vibrations are the start. When something moves rapidly back and forth, it pushes and pulls the air around it, creating areas of high and low pressure. These changes in pressure are what we call sound. Traveling ripples, these pressure changes spread outward from the source, traveling through the air to our ears. And then in reaching our ears, when these sound waves reach our ears, they cause the eardrum to vibrate and our brains to interpret these sounds as sounds, or vibrations as sounds. It's like when we were talking about it yesterday and we said it's how we understand cats meowing, dogs barking, tires screeching, people's voices, the microwave letting us know the food is done, those types of things. Now let's talk about what makes different sounds different. That sounds so weird to say. Now let's talk about what makes different sounds different. So to start, we'll talk about pitch, high or low sounds. These sounds depend on how fast the source is vibrating. If the vibration is fast or close together, these sounds have a high pitch, like a whistle. When we measure this speed in hertz, which tells us how many vibrations happen in 1 second. For example, human hearing can typically detect sound from about 20 hertz, and I have to show you a visual representation because it just flows better. But a very low rumble up to about 10,000 hertz or 20,000, that's a frequency range of hearing, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That would be a high-pitched sound. And depending on age and other factors, you'll either be able to hear up to 10,000 hertz or up to 20,000 hertz, the whole spectrum of hearing, at least for human beings. So a higher sound frequency means higher pitch because more vibrations are packed into 1 second. And then there's volume, loud or soft sounds. This depends on how powerful the vibrations are. Stronger vibrations create larger ripples with bigger changes in the pressure, resulting in a loud sound. We call this power or strength the amplitude of the sound wave. Think of it like dropping a big rock versus dropping a small pebble into a pond. The big rock creates much larger waves. Wavelength, how long each ripple is. I can't wait to show you a visual representation of this. This is the distance it takes for one complete sound wave ripple. You can figure this out by dividing the speed of sound by the frequency. The speed of sound isn't constant. It depends on what the sound is traveling through, like water, air, metal, wood, cars, doors. If you live in an apartment complex, that's yeah, you can hear your neighbor sometimes. And even the temperature. So it matters the temperature that the sound wave is traveling through. That changes it also. In air around 70 Fahrenheit, sound travels about 1,125 to 1,130 feet per second. Interestingly, low frequency sounds have longer waves and higher frequency sounds have shorter waves. And then there's the period. How long for one ripple to pass? This is time it takes for a single ripple, complete sound wave, to pass a certain point. It is the opposite of frequency. You can find it by dividing 1 by the frequency. We usually measure this in fractions of a second, like milliseconds, thousandths of a second. Remember, there are 1,000 milliseconds in 1 second. That becomes very important later. So next time you hear a bird chirping, high frequency, possibly lower amplitude, or a bass drum thumping, low frequency, higher amplitudes, remember that you are experiencing these invisible ripples of pressure traveling through the air and being interpreted by your amazing ears. So that is sound for today. I was going to give you a very watered down, but I believe everybody is way smarter than this explanation, and it's really just watered down. I just wanted to give you a more in-depth explanation of the sound waves. So we did pretty good today. We're only at 7 minutes, 8 minutes. With that being said, I will be creating an email list also, working on that now. And donate. Links will be in the, I'll say the chat, but you know what I mean. Tip your technicians. They work really hard, especially out here in Arizona. It's getting hot. Today was 101. So they're usually in shops, literally sweatshops sometimes, and you know, take care of your people. I usually have more to say. I'm pretty dry today, thugging it out, but we got it done. So this is day 12. Tomorrow we will be back with more information, and we are in section 2 now. Yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow.